morning, campers. That's obviously the ruins of something. Chimney, foundation of something, some dry stone structure. As you can see, it's a wet one. Started raining yesterday about a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours before I reached the shelter. It sprinkled, then it stopped. Then it sprinkled, then it stopped. And it thundered a bit, and it sprinkled, and it got a little stronger. And I kept putting on my rain suit, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, because it gets hot, it retains a lot of heat. This is not a well-ventilated rain jacket, but it's much more waterproof than the jacket I had previously, which was the Enlightened Equipment Visp. This worked great for 2 or 3 rainstorms, and I just started wetting out, and the fabric is so thin and delicate that it started pilling, like where my shoulder straps are and whatnot. So that jacket just was not viable. So this jacket is a REI Gore-Tex. I think it's called. Oh, there's another one. Oh, these are cairns. That's what they are. There's another one right there. I read about that in the guide. They said the farmers, for unknown reasons, built a bunch of stone. There's another one. See, there's 2. There's the one right there, and the next one right there. Farmers, they believe, built these cairns, but they're not sure why. If they marked something up on the top of the hillside, what they designated, who knows. But as I was saying, it started raining. It rained pretty consistently until I got to the shelter. Not super heavy, but enough to be annoying. And got to the shelter. There were 3 other guys there. They're section hiking, just out for like 4 days. Retired guys. Late 50s, early 60s, something like that. So not much older than I am. And they were cool, asking me lots of questions about my gear and stuff about through hiking and all that. But today, not going to be a lot of footage. It's so foggy, as you can see, and it's wet, and I got my rain suit on, including my rain kilt. And so it makes it hard to get to my phone. There's another one of these cairns. It makes it hard to get to the phone. Here's another one on the other side of the trail. A couple more. Wow. Here's another one. So I don't want to get my phone wet, and it's hard to get it out, and there won't be that much to see in the rain, the fog, and the mist. So I've changed my plan. I slept in, it's like 9:45, and I'm just really getting going. 5 o'clock, my alarm went off, and it was just pouring. And I said, oh no, I'm not setting out in this. So I set my alarm forward an hour to 6. I went off at 6. It was still pouring. And I said, well, I'm just going to wait till it gets light out, then I'll get up. So about 6:45, I finally started doing my stretches and got up and started my morning, and then just kind of puttered around. I had to recharge my phone, and but anyway, I am only going 12.4 today. I was going to go 17.3 to a campsite, just a tent site, but I don't want to be tenting in this, obviously. It's not fun being cooped up in your tent in the rain. And so there's a shelter in 12.4 miles. Not as far as I'd like to go, but on account of I'm getting a very late start, I'm starting like 2.5 hours later than usual. Number 1. Number 2, it's wet. The trail's slippery. Rocks and roots are slippery. It takes, it's a little slower going. So 12.4 is respectable. It's a little slightly shorter than I like. It's about 10-15% shorter. But I've been doing some pretty big days, 16, 17 mile range. Plus 17.3 is just, it's getting to be unrealistic at this point because of the daylight that I'm losing. Days getting shorter, it's just harder to put in those types of miles for me. And I don't want to be under pressure a lot. If the conditions were perfect, then yeah, I could do 7.3, that'd be fine. But not today. So I'm going to get into Pearisburg Thursday now instead of Wednesday. There's no way I can make it on Wednesday because it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days on and off like this. So it's just going to be wet and yucky, and I just want to you know, give myself every advantage, get myself to a shelter so I can change into dry clothes and eat something warm and just get all cozy. All right, and here's another one of those cairns, and this one's tall. This one's like a, okay, my phone ran out of space. I'm having a lot of problems with my phone running out of space because I'm shooting so much video, but there's that cairn I was talking about. So I'm gonna sign off now, and not a lot of video today. I'm gonna have to start editing videos and uploading them, getting off my phone when I take my 0 day, but that won't be till Thursday or Friday. So I'm about 2 miles from the shelter, the War Spur shelter, it's called. War Spur. I ran into another hiker going north. The trail name is Haggis, from Scotland, I guess, and judging by his accent. He said he's passed, because I said, oh, you're the first person I've seen all day. He said, oh, I've passed quite a few people. I said, really, going my way? He goes, yeah. So I'm like, oh no. Now I'm worried that they're going to be at the next shelter. It only sleeps about 6 people at best. So if that shelter is taken over, I'm going to be a little peeved. I don't know if there's good tenting around there or not. I don't have a backup plan like I usually do. So I guess I'll just see. I'll just deal with it when I get there and hope for the best. So wish me luck. I made it to the War Spur shelter. I'll give you a quick tour. It's dark in here. Not much to see, but here we go. There's outside, obviously. Pouring rain. Inside, I've got a couple things hung up. I'm going to sleep right here. That's my corner. Another guy's stuff over there. The rest of my stuff here. That's it. I think that's all there is to it. Not much to see inside here. So not terribly exciting. Kind of dark. But for tonight, this is home sweet home. I'm going to make some dinner. Go to bed early tonight. Get a good night's sleep.